bar remaining open past 2 a.m.?
Yes, and that would bring us up to.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that? What are you seeing in there?
Well, at first we thought they'd gotten an after-hours license or something, because we were hearing people till 4:30 and 4:45 in the morning. Yelling, screaming in the street, fighting, arguing, throwing rocks at one another. And then some people just having fun, giggling, laughing, socializing in the street.
And how do you know those individuals are associated with jumbos?
Well, we have security cameras. They're motion sensors, so a car has to come pretty close to our house, or a person has to walk pretty close to our house in order to trigger the camera. So we would see them walk down the street into Jumbo's bar, or they would leave from Jumbo's bar coming back to their cars.
And this is well after 2 a.m.?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to just play a couple of clips that you provided. So you start with Exhibit 37, and I'm just going to kind of have you walk through what we are looking at.
So this is April 29th. It's about 2:32 in the morning. It looks like people are still coming and going, just yelling. Our cameras don't record for a long time when they're triggered, unless somebody is standing right in front of the camera. And
You're not necessarily standing right out there with the camera.
Oh, no. This is just a motion censored camera that gets triggered.
The same with this Exhibit 38.
Right, yeah, they're just, but this one is at 4:10 in the morning on April 30th. So a lot of cars coming and going, jockeying for parking spots.
Okay. And then we will move on to 39, Exhibit 39. Talk to me about what we're seeing here.
Right, same thing. So it's the April 30th. This is at 4:11 in the morning. So people are coming back and forth, jockeying for parking spots.
Trying to park to go into Jumbo's?
Right, up and down the street. So it's just a steady stream of people coming in and out of the bar, trying to get to cars.
Exhibit 40.
Looks like the same thing, car and crowd noise. This one is at May 7th. This one's at about 1:45 in the morning.
And then Exhibit 41 will be the last one I play with you. Just tell me what we're seeing here.
More traffic and people parking up and down our residential street. Lots of noise from people. I think this one includes an argument. People are screaming really loudly.
Can't really hear it, but
it's at the very tail end. But again, because our motion sensor camera doesn't just continuously record, you have to trigger it with a motion. So it's generally a car or a person walking by. But I'd also like to add in there's a continuous chorus. When people are parking in your neighborhood, and it's really loud because they're setting their car alarm. So they're either setting their car alarm or they're unlocking their car alarm. So this will go on until 4:30, 4:45 in the morning when there's a party at Jumbo's.
And how long have you lived in the neighborhood?
30 years.
And did you notice this type of activity before Jumbo's Bar and Grill moved in?
Never. And I know a lot of people say, oh my gosh, you live a half a block north of Colfax, but we have a very quiet neighborhood, and it's a residential neighborhood. We like our neighborhood, and we work really hard to maintain what we have. We have the option of leaving, but we like our neighbors and we like our neighborhood. Why should we have to leave? In the 30 years that we've lived there, we have never experienced this kind of noise and disruption. And we have a long-term care facility right across the street from our home. So I think that they're being impacted as well.
And a lot of this noise is happening after 2 a.m.
Oh, yes. If you'll note, excuse me, a couple of those were 4:10 in the morning, and the other one was 4:11. I've seen cars, people still arguing in the street, just talking, chatting, trying to finish up whatever their party it is at 4:30 in the morning. we're trying to get up and start our day at the time they're leaving the party sometimes.
No further questions for this witness.
Ms. Howard?
How you doing?
Well, thanks.
Um, I'm happy you never reached out to me.
I tried to come down to your lunch wagon one time for breakfast, excuse me. I have asthma. Apparently I needed to take a hit off my inhaler. No one was around. I thought the place was kind of dirty. There's a lot of junk cars parked there, and we just chose to go someplace else for breakfast. There was no one there. It was about 8:30 in the morning. It wasn't open. So we just decided to do something else with our time and money. Didn't reach out because I think by the time we got to March, things had kind of come off the rails. And I believe, honestly, you're aware of what's going on. I am a little disappointed as to what's happened in the neighborhood. And I didn't want to engage simply because I didn't think that it would make that much of a difference, because I think you're aware of what's happening when people are standing out in front of residential homes, screaming, fist fighting, throwing rocks, shooting guns. You're most likely aware of what's happening.
You are assuming that I was aware of what's.
I've read the police reports.
You're saying that occurred. I'm in the inside, and I am making sure that the inside, the lot is secure. Something down the street, I don't know that someone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're gonna have your shot here before.
The question is,
This is a question.
The question is, would you like to see Jumbo's close, or would you like to see Jumbo's change the way they, the late hours that they're open?
I would like to see your liquor license permanently revoked.
Okay,
And I would like to see your restaurant stay open.
Why, okay. What does the liquor license have to do with you want, so the liquor store can stay, but the restaurant, you want the liquor, hold on. You want the restaurant to stay, but the liquor store to stay open?
Your liquor license.
And my liquor license to be revoked?
Yes, to be perfectly clear, I want
So-
your liquor license
Okay.
permanently revoked. I've lived in the neighborhood for 30 years. The liquor store has been there for 20. I have never seen this kind of abject violence from the liquor store. I can personally attest to that, and I have camera footage that would also back that up.
Okay, so you, state that, us taking our liquor license opposed, cause you say everything happens after 2 o'clock, right?
No, I wouldn't. I would say that things escalated for your business when you got your liquor license. We didn't have these problems when you were just serving food. So I think you got your liquor license about,
When did I get my liquor license?
may I finish? Thanks. So you got your liquor license, I think, in the fall of 2021, and things started to escalate after that. Does that answer what you're asking?
So you're saying 2021.
The fall. I think it was the fall of 2021.
2022 and 2023, there's been incidents.
It's been
all
escalating, yes.
Those 3 years.
It's been escalating, yes, since you
Okay.
got your liquor license.
This has to do with Jumbo Sports Bar and Grill.
Yes, I think so. I think when you first moved in, you were a great neighbor. You started to clean things up. Since then, things have escalated for the worse.
You know, the day I opened, is the day I had a liquor license?
I don't know
No,
what day
I'm-
you opened.
No, okay, you said when I got my liquor license,
I think it was in the fall of 2021. I
That's
think you
when I
moved
opened
in
up, right?
before then.
is that when I opened up?
Before then, I think is when you opened up, and I tried to get breakfast at your place before you had a liquor license. So I think it was that prior summer, it was right after you opened up.
Okay, no further questions.
Check.
Nothing further for this witness.
May I make one more statement, please?
No.
Any objection, Mr. Shank?
No objection.
Ms. Howard, do you
Yeah,
have to have any further statements?
yes, I object,
You do.
yes.
You're done.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Is it possible, which
Sorry?
is put on record, for us to adjourn? I need, because the way this is going, it seems like I'm gonna need an attorney.
It has been a long day. Sure, 15 minutes? Is that what you're asking for?
Is it possible that we can adjourn, Your Honor, in regards to trying to see if we can get counsel for her?
That's a good question.
To confer
Mr. Shank?
for counsel?
We already had this argument on Thursday. We're too far down the road here. We're in the middle of the hearing. It would be inappropriate to continue for an attorney. I have a few more witnesses. They'll be able to present their case. I have my agents here. We're ready. We're underway. And the request for continuance is already denied last Thursday.
That's true. Yeah, I think we have to conclude the hearing today.
Take a recess.
We are in the middle of it.
Is it possible
So
to
are
take a
you
recess?
prepared to proceed?
The city is, I believe they're requesting a recess. I have no objection to another 15-minute recess.
Want to recess?